Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Jam, and welcome you to yet another top of the stretch video. We're doing some horse races. We're going to be doing 3 races on synthetic turf for 2-year-olds, 60s to 2020 and 2000s. We do 3 per video, if you will. We did some dirt races. Via Successor winning the 62-year-olds. The 2022-year-old won by Central Quality. Sweet Canada Mine, 2000's 2-year-old winner. The 2010's 2-year-old winner is Game Winner. 60's 3-year-old Arts and Letters. 2020 Authentic winning the 2023-year-old. 2000's 3-year-old Barbaro, 22-1, but he still won. The 2010's 3-year-old Dirt Upwards of the Birds. Euro ATG 3-year-olds Bahram. The top 100 horses 3-year-olds Kelp Fleet, 11-1. 60s 4+ year old Dirt Kelso winning. 2020s 4+ year old Tarnois. 2000s Southern Image. 2010s Enable, Euro, Rebo, and Top 100 Easy Goer. So we have 3 synthetic races for you, and we randomly picked. It's a grade 1 fight for the 2022-year-olds. Here we go. Based on power. So it's 1 to 20, so we have to random.org, as we always do. Generate is a 8. So that means that outer doors 12. The pace has to be a 12 for everyone. 12, 12. Other way, Jeffrey. Some of them won't reach 12. Like Princess Nora would be higher. All right, so here are the horses. We have Barrister Tom, VQuest, and Pearl, Crazy Beautiful, Fire at Will, Cadillac, Jackie's Ware, Atador, City on Go, Princess Nora, Gretzky, The Great Battleground, Hot Rod Charlie, Simply Ravishing, Day Out of the Office, Mother Earth, Invincible Gal, Gordon Powell, 2nd of July, and Essential Quality. Here we go, unsynthetic.
They're at the gate. They're all in line. And they're off. They're at the top of the stretch.
Jackie's Warrior with VQuest and Pearl. All decent horses at 41. Jackie's Warrior, can they hang on? Oh, here comes VQuest. Here comes VQuest and Pearl on the outside. They're going to have a 2-horse race. It's going to be close. Jackie's Warrior trying to sneak up around him and rolling in Jackie's Warrior. I think it might have been Jackie's Warrior. 2nd of July, 59-1. Did not make it. Here's a photo finish. And Pearl and Jackie's Warrior. And it will be and Pearl at 10-1 beats Jackie's Warrior by an inch. VQuest third, Essential Quality at 4-1 takes fourth, 2.5 minutes. And Pearl at 10-1 wins over Jackie's Warrior VQuest, so it's 3-7-2. And Pearl 22.60 to win, 11.60 to place, 7.60 to show. Jackie's Warrior 15.40 to place, 9.80 to show, and VQuest 7.60 to show. So it's like $226 for the thing. So, and Pearl won by Florent Giroux wins. Jose Ortiz on Jackie's Warrior 2nd. Joe Rosario of VQuest is 3rd. Yep, the 4-1 favorite Essential Quality was 8th at the start, but couldn't get to the top 3. And Pearl was pretty much there. Jackie's Warrior and VQuest. Well, City on Go started out last, but now it's got to 11th place, which isn't that bad. On another Canela on 3-7, you got 109.20. On a $2 exacta, you get $433. On a trifecta, you get $372 for $3,157, and a superfecta of $372.20. Let's just say that's 1 year's salary for me, $16,300. So that's the first race. Our second race is the grade 2 race, the 2000's 2-year-old. Horses are racing. We do 1 to 20 again, random, and it will be 2. So it will be the pace of 1. Henny Hughes had 12. So the pace has to be higher up for a lot of these racers. No, for Samurai, it's a 12. You have to decrease. Warpath will have to decrease. No, other way. Other way. Yep. Yep. A lot of 12s and all that. Everyone's always interested for pace except for Stardom Bound, who's only at 8 pace. Regardless, we have Johannesburg, Henny Hughes, Stardom Bound, Sweet Ketamine, Point Given for Samurai, Dreaming of Anna, Declan's Moon, Folklore, Action This Day, Warpath, Vindication, another one of the things. Indian Blessing, Half Bridled, Circular Quay, Flamethrower, Lucky at Lucky, Storm Flag Flying, Athlete Alex, and Midshipman. Here we go.
They are at the gate. They're all in line. And they're off.
And they are off here. We are first place. Indian Blessing leading Vindication and Half Bridle looking at Lucky for place. Indian Blessing trying to move up front. Indian Blessing trying to block off. Indian Blessing is going to be first at the pace. Folklore second, looking at Lucky third. Warpath fourth. So Indian Blessing.
They're at the top of the stretch.
Top of the stretch. Folklore leading Indian Blessing. Warpath for Samurai trying to speak up. 5-1 fingers down. 5-5 trying to move up. Folklore in the lead. Folklore with a few left. Folklore. Willie, hang on. Stardom Mount might be there. Folklore looking good, but there's a few horses that are going to try to catch Folklore at the line, but I don't think they did. I think Folklore cruising. Photo finish for fourth to get somebody. But the winner is Folklore at 24 to 1. Action This Day, Stardom Bound, and Stormflight Flying. The 5 to 1 favorite takes fourth at 228.67. What a win for Folklore for the number 9 post. 24 to 1. He wins with a 50-20 to play win, 23.60 to show place, and 14.80 to show. So if you bet $1 on him to win, that's $50 in your pocket. Action This Day, 1080 place, 720 show, and Stardom Bound, 720 the show. But yeah, Folklore crushed everyone's expectations. 24 to 1. I think that's the longest odds of a horse race to win. Folklore started fifth and then took second, and then by the stretch, he was in first place. He just nipped Action This Day and Stardom Bound, who actually started off terribly, 17th and 20th respectively, but they end up making the podium. Stormflake playing fourth. So Alex Soldes beats David Romero Flores and Edgar Prado. On a Canada 910, you get 157. On an X $2 second 910, travel again $662. One other trifecta 910.3, that's $5,476. And on a superfecta 910.318, you would have had a Merry Christmas, $34,180. Yeah, Folklore, yeah, $50 to win. You bet that's big. $1, you get $50 back. If you bet $10 on him, you would have won 502. So that's what happened. Oops, X. Yeah, at 24 to 1. Barbaro was 22 to 1 on dirt, 3-year-old dirt. I'm actually shocked that he was only 20. He was 22 to 1. Like Ever Maker, Rakes, Riches, and Point Given. But Barbaro, like, fuck you. Don't give that guy terrible odds. And now the 1960s 2-year-old synthetic, grade 3. Farther. 1 to 17. So that means generator. What number do we have? 17. So that's pace is going to be a 10. So the pace will have to drop for affectionately held a reason. Picks up the pace. No, buck presser 10. No, you go the other way. Sakata doesn't have to change his pace. And the top knight's an 8. Yeah, everyone will have to bring 10 pace and all that. So we have affectionately Hail to Recent, Successor, Buckpasser, Moccasin, Bull Lord, Queen Empress, Bowl of Flowers, Fast Attack, Cicada, Never Bend, Silent Screen, Vitrolic, Top Knight, Tosma, Gallic Bloom, and Rigo Green. At the stretch, here we go.
They are at the gate. They're all in line. And they're off.
They're off. Affectionately is really behind. 39-1. Uh-oh. Did he just suck something? He's not doing anything. First line, it's Queen Empress leading Silent Screen and Tosma Cicada fourth. Affectionately, I think he's hurt or something. He has to be hurt. Queen Empress trying to hold on to lead and does with Never Been, Tosma, and Regal Queen. Behind Queen Empress trying to move it up. Now the stretch drive.
They're at the top of the stretch.
Empress leads Tosma, Bold Lad, and Never Bends. Trying to hit the Moccasins, not doing that well. Queen Empress trying to go wire to wire on the outside. I see Silent Screen trying to make a move on the outside, but it looks like Queen Empress is going to go coast to coast with butter and toast. Queen Empress will win the match. Will win this race. Photo finish between Successor and Silent Screen for third. Queen Empress wins Never Bend. Silent Screen sneaks past Successor. 228.80 is Queen Empress at 9-1. Not half bad odds. Moccasin, very low, but Queen Empress beats Never Bend, Silent Screen, and Successor. Empress, 20.80 to win, 10.60 to place, 7.20 to show. $13 to place for Never Bend, $8.60 to show, and Silent Screen, $9. Report time. Yeah, affectionately got nothing going for them. Cicada. Queen Empress, Wayne Harris riding him. Manny Yakaza for Never Bend for second. Johnny Rotz, third, Silent Screen, and Willie Shoemaker, the legend, on Successor, fourth. Queen Empress went coast to coast with butter and toast, as I said. Never Bend was decent. Silent Screen was start second, fell flat, but they paced so the Successor to do the job. On a Canela 7-Eleven split, 7-Eleven, that's the Slurpee Moeller, $73. 7-Eleven Exacta, $284. Trifecta 7-Eleven 12, $2,731. And Superfecta 7-Eleven 12-3. You would have had a fat and Merry Christmas, 32,000 buckles in your wallet. So that was a good job by Queen Empress. What do we have for time? 12 minutes. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, so 60s, 20. Okay, 2010s. Okay, so the best of 2010s, we're gonna go on synthetic, and it will be grade 3. This one will be a grade 3, and we'll probably do it on New Year's Eve, probably. Okay, yeah, we'll do it on New Year's Eve. Everyone 12 lanes. So we're gonna go power. Everyone 20 bus is a power. 14. I know we're gonna probably see some. Okay, so Rosario, 98 game winner. So Rosario is gonna come out of Practical Joker, and it will be Triljo. Emil Trillo will fight on Practical Velasquez. Uncle Mo or Carpe Diem. They're gonna pull him out of Carpe Diem. It'll be Lynch who will come in the race on Carpe Diem. Ortiz Jr. is going to leave four-wheel drive and go with Razzo Jr. to come in. Ortiz Jr., Maxfield, or Structor. So Jay Sanchez is going to, oops, he can't. Awesome Feather, so he's off Nakatani. No, I saw Nakatani. Martinez is going to come race on Awesome Feather, and Nakatani will fight on My Miss Aurelia. And it will be Gomez. Nope. He says no. Graham will fight on Del Oro. It'll be the 2010s 2-year-old synthetic. Make sure I spell that right. Save the race. Okay. And a new synthetic turf race. Yeah, the condition. And it will be a grade 2 race. Grade 1 race will be the next. There's no Euro, 2-year-old horses or top 100s. So we're going to go back to the 1960s for the 3-year-olds. On this, okay, so let's see, 1960s 3-year-old Synthetica power. So everyone with the high power numbers. I know there's going to be probably some horses are going to. There's 13. Bullflower, Cicada, Lamb Chopstick, Tawi, Burlo, and Jaipur are going to come in. Okay, so Baiza's got lots of this. Shaturage, Eddie Carl, Arthur Leonard. So it's going to be Harris Hill race on Buckpasser. Shoemaker will not race on Tom Wolf. Chambers will race on him. Shoemaker also can't fight on Cicada. So Bull Mathis is going to come in. No, but he said no. So Thornburg is going to race on Cicada. Hardtack will race on Majestic Prince and leave Northern Dancer. Fuck off. Belmont will have to race on Northern Dancer. Shoemaker. He was Damascus, not Jaipur. Carsons will race on Jaipur. Carl. Chirigay over Bowl of Flowers. Usari is going to race on Bowl of Flowers. Our Carl. Nope, he says Kelso. Sellers. Well, I think Shoemaker. Yes, Sellers. Oh, no, so Sellers says no carry back. It will be W.M. Cook who will fight on carry back. Biza, Dr. Feger. I think Lambert doesn't have a ride. Nope, he doesn't. Yakaza is going to race on. Does not want to race on Lamb Chop. On Cordero Jr. doesn't have a ride? Wow, that's good. Big Lamb Chop. And Johnny Rotz says no on Tawi Velasquez. Will race on Tawi. Okay, so that's that. And then the next one will be a grade 1 synthetic race. We're just going to set that up. Synthetic. Grade 1. Oh, shoot. I didn't set up for 12 lengths, didn't I? 1960. Oops, not yet. Yeah, it has to be 3 years, Jeffrey. Yep, I know. 2020. 23-year-old synthetic. I know there's going to be a lot of horses challenging on synthetic. Yeah, I didn't do the power. Authentic, Tistalon, Nadal. And there's 17. Okay, that's 17 horses. We'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. Velasquez will race on either Authentic or Gaming. Nakuvra will race on Gamin. Giroux decides to race on that. Eves will race on Mr. Manami. Giroux doesn't want Cheers the Devil, so it'll be Espinoza. That's it. And Giroux also does not want Wells Bio. So it's going to be Lempro, who will have the race. Alvarado does not want Juarez, so Gutierrez will race on him. And Bodo will not race on Mogo, will race Bogo. So it'll be J. Ortiz. Lots of Ortizes, but yeah, he's coming up. Yeah, that's a mistake, maybe. Yeah, that's a 12. It's supposed to be a 12 furlongs, 1.5 miles. So we'll be set for tomorrow. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.